Hi everyone, it's Holly, and thank you for joining me today on my channel, Smile by Holly. So let me just show you what we'll be making today. The paper that we're going to be using today is this cute Lori Whitlock paper. It's called A Slice of Summer, and it's an Echo Park paper company. But this just is getting me so excited for summer. I thought, what a fun pad of paper to scrapbook with. And then I also picked up the ephemera. And I got this paper pack from A Cherry on Top. And one of the reasons I really like shopping at A Cherry on Top is if you spend $49 or more, you get free shipping. And how easy is it to spend $49? So basically, whenever I place an order, I just save up and make sure I'm at least at $49, and then I get my shipping for free. Seriously, I feel like I save about $10 every time I order from A Cherry on Top. So I'll leave the link below. Check that site out. I have been super pleased. Okay, so to get started, the first thing you're going to want to do is we're going to build our base. Now, this base is going to, hold all of our cute little papers, and so you want it to be strong. So my suggestion is to use 110-pound cardstock at least. Now, I know they do have some cover cardstock, which is even a little bit more, but I have found that the 110 seems to, be a pretty good base. So let's get started. If you're crafting with me, basically you'll just want a base cardstock to get started. So I'm going to pull out my scoreboard. Now I have pre-cut my papers to save time. So the first paper that you're going to need is, once again, it's 110-pound cardstock, and you want it to be 5.5 by 11. And then we are going to score it at 1/2 inch. Once again, this is thicker cardstock, so give it a good score. So 1/2 inch, 5.5, and 10.5. What this will do is, as we fold on the score line, this will give us a little 5-inch mini scrapbook with the little tabs right here where we will be gluing them to our inner base. You see how that kind of folds over just like that. Okay, so now we are going to be doing the middle part of our base, this little kind of V. Okay, so this paper is 3 by 5.5, okay? And what we want to do is we want to score it long ways at 1.5. Okay, I'm just gonna set my scoreboard up here for a moment, and we'll go ahead and fold our little inner base. And then what you'll want is you want the part that folds up, so the mountain fold, to be actually going up inside. Does that make sense? So we'll be gluing the edges, the little tabs down, and then that inner part is going to be just kind of up inside. I'm actually going to fold that a little bit better with my bone folder. Put some on the edge. And then once again, that mountain fold goes on facing inside. So I'm just going to line this up here. Okay, and then where I've got the tape right here, just fold it over to the edge of the other side. Okay, so do you see how that kind of makes the mountain fold on the inside? And that is going to be our fun little base. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on cutting some of the pages. And then I will show you how we will actually know where to put the placement for our holes. So now you can use as many pages as you want. I'm actually going to be doing 10 little cards. Now you can do both sides of the cards on the album. I'm actually just going to do one side of each card. So technically you could get more out of your flip cards if you did both sides, but that's what I'm going to do today. So for your cards, and once again, my paper is already cut, but you will want to take a piece of paper that is 10 by 5.5. Okay, so here we go, the 10 and the 5.5. And then we are going to score it at 5. So basically right down the middle. Okay, now here is where we are going to do the placement for our holes, okay? So take that page and let's fold it in half. Now we're going to score it longwise. We're going to score it at 1/2 inch all the way across. Okay, then we're going to turn our paper up so it's on the 5.5 inch side. And we just want to score down to this little line, okay? And we're going to score at 1, just down to that line, and at 4.5. And then this might be a little bit hard to see, but right where those intersections meet, right here, and I'm going to put an X on it, is where we are going to punch our holes. And then once you've actually figured it out on one of your cards, you can just use this as the template. So I'm going to go ahead and, once again, right where that intersection is, and punch it through. So now we can actually take our base, okay, and we can line up our first little card, and I'm just going to draw a circle so I will know, can you see that, where we are going to punch through on our main base here. Okay, so we have our main base and our first page. Now, as you go through and you do all the pages, you're just going to seal your pages up, and you can use adhesive or tape, glue, whatever works. So I've got it on all 3 sides, and I'm just going to fold that up and over. Okay, first page. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be decorating one side. So as we flip it, this side will just be plain cardstock. But once again, you can decorate both sides if you'd like. So what I want to do is I want to get the back sides of my little note cards all ready with just some plain cardstock. So let's grab my ruler. So these are coming in at, let's see, 5.5 by 5. And I have already gone ahead and cut my cardstock, and I'm just going to get that down on my pages. Once again, this is the back side of mine. I just thought kind of a nice plain cardstock would be good, so as it flips over, you've got a little bit of color. Okay, so there is our first finished page. Let's go ahead, and I'm just going to put this on fast forward as I assemble all of my 10 pages and get them punched and with my yellow backing on them. So if you're doing this along with me, go ahead, get started, and I'll meet you back in just 1 second. now for the fun part. Now we get to decorate. Now before we go in, I just wanted to show you, these are the rings that I bought, and I just purchased these on Amazon. They're actually 1-inch rings, so it's a pretty good size. You can tell I'm going to be making a lot of albums, but rather than just the silver rings, I thought that these bright colored plastic rings would be so cute, and you could kind of tie them in with your project. So we'll set that aside, and now let's bring in our paper. Now to start off, I have cut some papers. Once again, they're all 5.5 by 5, and I have cut some papers to use on my base. I'm going to use this cute green polka dot. And then once again, when we add the papers, you still need to go back and punch through your cute little holes, okay? So let's add our green down. And then we're just going to add some cherry paper on the back. Before I do that, I'm going to punch my holes so I can see where my holes are. Okay, now we'll add the cherry paper. And then I'll go back and re-punch through my holes. And then that makes it so our base is, you know, cute and colorful and just more finished looking. Okay, so we'll set our base aside and let's start to decorate. You know, decorating is always the best part. And I've just gone ahead and I've got my paper all cut to size and just kind of pieced together some of the ephemera that I wanted to use. So this first one, once again, as we put it on, then we'll punch through our holes again. Now, if you'll notice, some of the paper that I'm using is not double-sided. And you know, when you buy paper packs, your paper is usually double-sided. But I actually have the digital paper pack, so the exact same paper pack, only in digital form also. So that way I can use double embellishments or double paper, and I really, really, really like digital paper packs. So that's why not all of mine are double-sided paper. But there is our first one. And then look at this cute little wagon. Oh my gosh, I am just loving all of these fun little cutouts. Now on some of my ephemera, I've gone ahead and already added some pop-ups just to save some time. So let's go ahead and get this first one down. And I'm going to put this cute "Life is Better in the Summer," but as I put it down, once again, we are going to have to go back and punch through those holes. So lots of hole punching on this project. Okay, and I'm just going to pull off my backing to my little pop-ups. Now this pop-up tape, I just get it at the Dollar Tree. It's for $1 you get, you know, a fairly good size roll, and I use, you know, pop-up tape all the time, so I go through quite a bit of it. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's just slightly popped up to give it a little bit of dimension. So there is our first little card. So as you can see, what we'll do is when we get all of our cards done, we'll line them up and use our little clip and then it will flip over and over. So there's our first card. Let's go on to the second one. So I think half of the fun is going through and deciding, you know, what paper packs you want to use and what would be, you know, a cute one with a whole bunch of matching papers and ephemera. I actually think when you buy the matching paper packs, it makes the project easier because everything does match. It's hard to go wrong. So I'm going to invest in I think it's called a chopadile. It's, you know, one of those bigger punches, just because I'm using this little wimpy, oh man, I think I've had it for 10 years. But I've seen a lot of crafters using that. Leave in the comments below if you use one. I would like to know what you think about your, maybe it's called a crocodile or a chopadile. I'm not really sure, but that's my next purchase. Now I wanted this one popped up, so I just actually cut, you know, a little bit because I'm just popping up the part that's the grill. We'll just see how it looks. A little bit of dimension, some of these cute little flowers. Okay. So, page number 2. I think this helps the process when you kind of go through and you figure out, you know, what paper you want for each page, what you want on each page. Because, you know, sometimes that planning, that takes a while. For me, it takes forever. Look at that little camper paper. Oh my goodness. I am in love with this actual page. Remember, as you're going along and you put the paper down over the top, that you do need to go back and punch your holes. Some lemonade, 5 cents lemonade. Actually, lemonade sounds really, really good right now. I've just popped up these sunglasses. I think that's another thing that's nice about having the digital paper pack is you can make as many embellishments and whatever size embellishments that you want. So it kind of stretches everything. Let's see, where do we want this cute one? Put that right there. Okay, there's our third card. See, these really are coming together pretty fast, and I think part of it is if you do the planning, you know, ahead of time. Then basically you're just laying them down and ba-boom. Laying them down and gluing them on. I thought this cute little lemonade stand was, oh, so cute. Summer smells like whimsy and tastes like sunshine. Oh, that's adorable. And that embellishment kind of is covering the holes, so once again, I'm gonna go through and just pop that out. Okay, there is our fourth page. For this next page, I just made a super simple little envelope, and I'll be showing that in my next video. It just came together so fast, but look how cute that is. You could put like a little note in there. I think I'm just going to slip this little flower embellishment down inside. So are you guys ready for summer? You know, actually I do have to say that at least here in Utah, the winter wasn't horrible, knock on wood. You know, we usually are just slammed with snow, and you know, it actually wasn't too bad. And I'm all for that. I am all for that. But I'm still super, super, super ready for summer. Cute little strawberry. We'll just add a little bow there. Okay, so cute. This is a cute one, this cute little watermelon page. I'll have to show you this embellishment. So it's summer's bucket list, and it has a list of eat watermelon, pick flowers, play at the park. Just cute, cute, cute. Okay. I think the last couple projects I have done, I've used, it's Echo Park paper, but they've been designed by Lori Whitlock. And if you've seen any of my videos, I'm definitely a big Lori Whitlock fan. I really like just everything she does. She's such an amazing designer. And so when I was pulling this paper out, I'm like, oh, not surprised, it's a Lori Whitlock paper. So who is your favorite designer? I would love if you put in the comments who your favorite designer is. I think I'm gonna push that up just a little bit. You know, sometimes when you're using adhesive, it comes up, and sometimes it doesn't, but I think I got it up. Just going to put it a little bit more up there in the corner, and we'll pop through there. That'll help the watermelon go on just a little bit better. And I popped up this little watermelon. Just trying to save time so we can assemble our cute little Easel mini scrapbook album faster. Now, if you wanted to, just put, pages, cover your pages just with cardstock so that you could add a photo on these, that would be just great. I mean, just so many different, ways of how you could decorate your little easel. Okay, that's a cute little watermelon page. Alrighty. Here's our cute. They're all cute. I think I say cute a lot, but this is some fun lemonade paper. Don't you think lemonade is, when you think of lemonade, you think of summer. Lemonade, summer, swimming suits, barbecues. Okay, I'm gonna punch through my little holes. This is the lazy days of summer. And then once again, I added some little pop-up dots. I guess these aren't dots, this is pop-up tape. You know, and basically, if you notice, all of these, they're just super, super simple. So if it seems like, oh my gosh, that's complicated, that's so much stuff, well, it comes together so fast. And so don't let it overwhelm you, because I'm hoping that I can convey that this, you know, is really, really easy. Oh, I like those little flip-flops. Isn't that cute? How do we want this? Oh, that'll be good. Sun, sand, and nothing planned. Oh, now that sounds like a very nice summer. I mean, of course you want to have plans and go do fun things, but I think some of my favorite days is when I don't have to do anything and I can just relax and kick back. Okay, got some tape on our little flip-flops. Now, the flip-flops that came with it are a little bit smaller, so when I did my digital paper kit, I just made them a little bit bigger. There we go, that's cute. Okay, 2 more. Are you hanging with me? Which is good because I have 2 more pages. So at least I figured that right. Oh, so out of the entire pack, well, I like the camper paper, but I think my favorite is this cute flower paper. You know, that you could use this for so many different things. I'm a sucker for anything that has flowers on it, though. So I'm just wondering, have you guys ever shopped on the online store called A Cherry on Top? I think they have a great variety, great prices. You know, it's pretty comparable to like scrapbook.com and, you know, some of those others. But once again, if you spend $49, you get the free shipping. So right there, that makes me go, oh, okay, that's good for me. Okay, this says, if you're not barefoot, you're overdressed. I would definitely have to agree with that. Let's see, do I want this cute other one on? Maybe not. These were these cute little fabric bows. I wish I knew where I got them. I'm not sure, but I do know that AliExpress, you can buy these there. And I'm wondering, I have this cute other little one. Sometimes I end up putting too much on there, but let's see. Yeah, I think I'll leave it off. Okay, one more page to go. I'm gonna grab a Coke. Okay. And for this last one, look at this cute red truck. Adorable. You know, sometimes I have a hard time using some of my embellishments because they are so dang cute. Okay, come on, do you know what I mean? And so by having the digital pack, oh, I guess I feel a little bit better. I guess you could say I'm a hoarder, a paper hoarder. I should go to Paper Hoarders Anonymous. But anyway, by having that digital, it's like, oh, I'll just print, you know, an extra truck, you know, and it makes it a little bit easier for me just because I really, really, really like to save some of my cute things. And why am I saving them? I don't even know. I wish I knew why I did that. I mean, bottom line, use it and then go buy some more. But I don't know. It's just a funny thing with me. But I have to think that I'm not alone. So we probably need some type of paper hoarders support group. And I'm sure there's probably some out there. Okay, that's a cute little embellishment. Where do we want it? Let's put it right there. And that's hanging off the side a little bit, but shouldn't matter. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and put it all together. And as you can see, with all these pages, you can see why we want this to be nice and sturdy. I was even thinking that the next one, I might try doing it out of some chipboard because that would make it, you know, be extra sturdy. So we're just gonna put our little rings in. And then one by one. I can see this being an adorable little recipe card booklet, and I think I might try making one of those where you would just have some of, you know, your favorite recipes. I think that would be fun. Also kind of like a holiday themed little book, you know, Christmas or Halloween, and have it be like a little flip through. I'm really, really, really liking these rings that I got. I probably could put them on more than one at a time, but that's how I'm going today. That little embellishment, I'm just gonna kind of turn it. And I forgot to punch my holes on this one. No worry, just go back and re-punch them. Okay, let's seal those up. You know, they have some of the silver ones at Dollar Tree, but they were actually a little bit bigger than an inch, and I really liked the inch size. Alrighty, and then before we actually do the flip through to see the entire album, this is where it actually becomes really fun when we do the final little embellishments. And I've just got a whole bunch of different fun things that we can add onto our little mini album. Just like pop-up dots and bows and, you know, just some fun little extras, you can call them. Little extras. Okay, so let's take a look. Yeah, all those little embellishments that we added on the end, you see how those dots just kind of sparkle? Just kind of gave it the finishing touch. And the cute grill, that looks awesome. Our sunglasses, our bling sunglasses, I should say. Cute little lemonade stand. And our pocket. Our watermelon. Yeah, that bling looks cute there too. Oh, and there's our flip-flops. That looks cute. And our truck. And last but not least, our cute little wagon. So what do you think? What a fun, cute little album. So let's just go ahead. I'll flip it up here so you can kind of see the album. Now this was 10 pages and it was just one-sided pages. But actually, you know, it's not too thick or too heavy. The base is standing up just fine. And I really think it turned out adorable. So thank you so much for joining me today. It was great to have you along. If you got some value out of this video, give me a big thumbs up. And I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Well, thank you again, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.